Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 1, Episode 9, titled Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down. Does that have something to do with the character Tigh? Or maybe not. The last one, a very interesting episode with a big reveal at the end that William Adama is a Cylon. No, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it, but I do believe that it is going to come up inside of this episode because the person who got that information was the president, Laura Roslin. So I'm afraid. Gonna try that again. So I'm afraid for what's gonna happen here. And I do also quickly want to say before I jump into the reaction that I really didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So if I seem a little bit low energy, then yeah, sorry about that. It's just what it is. But I'm awake enough to definitely watch Battlestar Galactica. Like I don't think I could fall asleep during this show, even if I didn't get any sleep at all. So it's that good, it's that exciting. So it's gonna keep me awake for sure. But that's pretty much it. So I just want to jump into it. Before I do, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, like the video, throw in a comment, really helps out when you do that. And you can check out our Patreon page where I am several episodes ahead, like 4 episodes when it comes to the cut down versions and 5, 6, even maybe more episodes ahead when it comes to the uncuts. So if you want to watch ahead, then you can do so over on Patreon. Link down in the description below. Also pinned comment telling you exactly how far ahead I am over there. And now, stop talking. Yes, let's do this. Battlestar Galactica Season 1 Episode 9. Here we go.
No!
Adama is a Cylon.
No! Keeping a close eye on him. What? Hi.
Madam President, we are the proud owners of the universe's first bona fide Cylon detector.
Mm-hmm.
You can only do one person at a time, and verification takes hours.
So where do we
So
start?
who's going to go first?
I think people in sensitive positions should go first.
I completely agree. How about you?
Excuse me?
If you're a Cylon, I'd like to know.
If I'm a Cylon, you're really screwed.
Ha 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 ha.
Show everyone in the fleet that they can trust the people at the top.
Well, then maybe you should go first.
Well,
I'll go first.
I think that's good.
oh shit, he's actually gonna.
How's he these days, by the way?
Been acting kind of funny lately. He's been making all these weird calls from his quarters, you know, super secret.
It's probably a security thing.
Doesn't want me to log the calls, though.
Seems personal. I'm still not gonna believe it until the evidence is like staring me in the face. And even then. Did Roslin tell him?
Just asking a couple of questions.
What'd you find out?
Okay, yep.
Well, I couldn't put her finger on it, but yeah.
She did. She really trusts him.
I cannot believe that we're actually entertaining the idea that Commander Adama has been somehow replaced by a Cylon duplicate.
Oh my God, Billy. I hope you're right.
And when would that have happened, even? I can already... Just try that again. I can already feel that this is gonna be a tense episode.
47,905 blood samples.
He is
11
dreading
hours.
this.
To test each one for Cylon indicator.
11 hours.
60.1534 years.
Well, let's figure in a few hours for sleep here and there. We'll call it an even 61, shall we?
Whoa. Can you make more than one Cylon detector? Okay. What if someone walks in on you? You just... This is so... No, 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 no.
What's up, Doc?
Lock the fracking door.
What can I do for you?
You can zip up your fly.
There is something very intriguing about her.
Very. Good, very good.
What the What a... Okay.
Well, at least I did that much.
Good for you. Damn. What the...
Cylon Raider, bearing 738, Terram 005.
Galactica Apollo.
Oh, okay.
738 Cam.
Shit.
Where's the old man?
He's not aboard, sir.
Not aboard. Where the hell is he?
He left in a Raptor about an hour ago. No flight plan.
No flight plan.
Huh? Oh no.
He jumped. Repeat, he jumped away before he could zero him out.
Oh, you need to get the hell out of Dodge.
Order the fleet to execute emergency jump procedures. Everyone rendezvous at the standby.
This episode was already tense. Do we need to add this on top of it?
I see him. It's the same Raider.
What?
Yeah, it's the same Raider. I can see the damage from before.
Huh?
Stand down to condition 2.
Commander, permission granted.
Mr. Gata, you have the deck.
What is going on? What? Why was she sitting there?
Colonel Tigh, allow me to present your wife.
You what? Oh, they got me there. I thought it was number 6. What? Didn't know that his wife was there until... Oh, I have so many questions.
Doctor, I would like you to call me the moment Commander Adama's test is complete. Will you do that?
Commander Adama cancelled his test a short time ago.
What?
Gave me another sample and said it had priority.
Whose?
Yeah, whose?
Some woman called Ellen.
Oh.
You've been on the Rising Star all this time?
I guess so. It's the last thing I remember. I was at the airport buying a ticket home, hearing something about the Cylons. And then mostly dreams.
Well, that is suspicious. I get why Adama wants to test her immediately.
Someone just picked me up and put me on the last flight out. Some savior. I don't even know who.
It's all right. It's all right.
What is Ty thinking about that little story of hers?
You have dinner plans? What? Come on.
Hmm?
You want to be very, very careful with what you just said. You are talking about a man I...
Oh, she told him?
I do appreciate how difficult this is for you to hear, believe me. But I would advise you right now not to say anything that you...
Maybe wait until the test is done.
Turns out she's been unconscious aboard the Rising Star ever since the attack.
That's fantastic. It's amazing.
Yes, when Ellen stepped off that shuttle, I thought I was going to pass out.
Ellen?
I'd very much like to meet your wife, Colonel.
Resume the test on Ellen.
Poor guy is just being pulled in 2 different directions here.
We need to talk.
First things first.
She went straight for the booze. What is that, absinthe?
Turning on.
Oh, slow down.
People I talk to are mostly hopeful and optimistic.
That's good to hear.
Well,
Okay, so they're just having dinner. He asked if Apollo had dinner plans, so she's just... No, he's also sitting there at the table, okay.
Bill, you must be so proud of your sons. Lee here has grown into such...
Sons?
I can only imagine what Zach must look like now.
Zach passed away a couple of years ago.
Wouldn't she know that?
Sometimes it's completely overwhelming.
What the frack is she doing? Okay, she's definitely a Cylon. Like, what the...
Perhaps you don't know that the Cylons look like us now.
Oh, that, yes. Yes, I knew that.
It's recent news. Most people just found out a few days ago.
Thing like that would travel fast, right?
Any one of us can be a Cylon.
It's like she's being way too suspicious right now.
Did you see the look on their faces? Oh.
What the
Well, it was,
Why? This is so... Not the type of, like, tense atmosphere I was talking about.
Be careful.
Yeah, well...
Frag me, that was an interesting dinner.
You actually think that woman is a Cylon?
When did Bill become such a stick in the mud? Man, the carving.
And now I'm thinking it's too obvious.
That she slept with more than half the fleet while Saul was in space.
Then why the hell did he stay married to her?
It's obvious. He loves her deeply.
And she's just horrible.
Bring out this self-destructive streak in him.
Used to?
So she's the reason why he drinks. Whoa, there are so many of them.
Come on, we gotta find another way out of there. We're going.
Why aren't you running? You keep going and going. You never get tired.
Adrenaline.
Sure it is. Well, at least he noticed that she's not getting tired the same way that he is.
Dama doesn't know where Earth is.
I'm watching you. Both of you.
And you should be watching her.
Care to join us for a nightcap, Doctor?
I'd love to.
Dr. Baltar, please report to the lab. The commander is waiting for you.
You're busy.
You said we were starting over.
We are, sweetheart. We are. That was just a little bit of harmless flirting.
No.
Oh, I do not like her.
Bill put his hand on my leg.
Ellen, I'm not falling for this.
He'd come into my room. I'd pretend to be asleep. And he'd sit by the side of me.
Wow, okay. Doubling down. She is horrible, horrible.
I have started and stopped the test twice already now, so I'm running a little behind.
Twice?
My fault.
Did you tell him to stop Ellen's tests?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Well, I had some...
Oh, okay, this is really just...
Whether or not his wife is a Cylon, she's nothing but trouble. And I wanted to keep her away from him as long as I could. I wanted her close to me.
I told you. I told you he wanted me.
Oh, lovely.
What the hell's going on?
What is this episode?
Boys, don't fight over little old me.
Ellen, be quiet.
When did this turn into a fracking sitcom?
You met with the president?
Yes. She thought you might be a
Oh,
Cylon.
it's all out in the open now.
Please report to CIC.
Oh, and that thing's still flying around.
Sure, I hate to tell you this, but I think it's been playing with us the entire time, just waiting to see how we'd react.
Order the flight leader to destroy the target.
Yes, sir.
I think those are some good instincts.
He's on a suicide run.
What is he aiming for? Oh no.
She's been a negative force in your life. I'm sorry about that, but it's the truth.
Maybe she was. Everything was different then. She was different.
Just grown accustomed to seeing you without the cup in your hand.
I was celebrating. I think I deserved it.
Yes, you did. Launching those fighters on a hunch. You saved our ship.
No matter what, still doing your job.
They slipped through. How's that possible?
She thinks she loves him now, that she can't live without him.
It bothers you, doesn't it?
We'll get them in the end.
So she has officially gone rogue now?
Can't help wondering what it would be like to feel that intensely. Even in his anguish, he seemed so alive.
Dang, the Cylons is so interesting.
Green, everyone. Mrs. Tigh is definitely human.
Okay, yep.
You don't want to frack with me, Bill. Try to remember that.
Don't frack with me either, Ellen.
Boy, am I glad she's here now.
What did her test really say?
I'll never tell.
What? No, please do tell, Gaius. That episode did not go the way I thought it would. Another roller coaster, but quite a different one than the previous episodes. And like this show has definitely had levity, but not like this and not in this way. And yeah, just really interesting. And as I said, like tense, and I thought it was going to be tense from the get-go, but in a different way. And I'm still sitting here like, don't feel like I got any answers really. Of course, like some stuff about Tigh and his past and the whole reason why he's been drinking. And we started with Roslin really wanting to find out whether or not Adama was a Cylon, and we didn't get an answer to that either because the test just got interrupted and back and forth and back and forth. And then throw Ellen into the mix now, who might be human, she might not, because Gaius isn't gonna tell like what the real result was. So they're just gonna take his word for it, and like even though he is competent when it comes to like doing these things, he's not exactly trustworthy. So like going forward, whatever any of these tests are going to say, I feel like I'm not going to trust it now. So if and when like, and surely we're gonna get to that in the next episode, because Adama, he is next. Whatever that test is gonna say, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to trust that either. Like no matter what he says, no matter what shows up on the screen, I don't know, can he falsify that in any way? And why would he? Why is he? Why so many whys? And I don't even know what to say, guys, about this one. Like I really enjoyed the episode, and it got me guessing all the way through, and there are these tense and awkward situations, and now she's here to stay, I guess, also Ellen. So I'm gonna get like increasingly more frustrated with her character, I'm sure, going forward, if she's gonna keep behaving like this, and it seems like she is, because that's who she is. And no, there's no fresh start. They're just picking up right where they left off, from what we've been told. And there were these rumors about her like cheating on him a lot. I sort of buy into those rumors because of how she was behaving, and at the dinner, and when she met Gaius, what she said about Adama. like there was some truth to like him visiting her in secret, but he wanted to get her blood to test her, but he couldn't keep her away from Saul, from Tigh, because yeah, she is his wife, and he does still love her, but he's also tormented by her. And I hate to see stuff like that, where it's just like these relationships that are so complicated and tumultuous and straight up toxic. The way she is, it's whew, frustrating to say the least. And then on top of it, like we had this Cylon raider that just showed up and started jumping around the place, and I really feel like there's more to that story. Like, yeah, it got destroyed in the end, and Tigh made a good call, but was it testing them? It seems like it. Oh, and then we also had number 6, of course, telling Gaius to keep an eye on this one, keep an eye on Ellen, because like but why would she say? It's so difficult to discern like the motives of all the characters, because they are just being so secretive, and like, especially also when it comes to the Cylons, it's hard to sort of gauge where they're at all the time. And even on Caprica, where like they want to catch Sharon and Hilo, because it seems like she's officially gone rogue, and I've said it before, she really cares about him. But why even? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see how that whole situation unfolds. But they are just in general, the Cylons, like really interested in what it means to be human or have humanity and feelings and being alive. And that was like one of the first things we heard all the way back in part 1 of the miniseries, when we saw number 6 for the first time, and she approached that one guy and like, are you alive? And said that multiple times after that as well. So like very focused on that. What does it mean to be alive and have I'm gonna need to let this one sink in. As per usual, like these episodes, like if I wasn't already like, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm also wide awake, but exhausted, and not only because I didn't get a lot of sleep, but like from watching this, and so many thoughts running through my head. And I just, yeah, without spoilers, of course, I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and I love reading everything that you guys are putting in the comments, getting all of that insight. I'm also a bit apprehensive when it comes to reading it, but I'm being careful, and so far I haven't been spoiled. So yeah. Anywho, what a freaking episode! Tie me up, tie me down, indeed. Oy. But you could definitely tell that the tone of this episode and the direction, again, I guess that was different from the others. And I do appreciate that they are still able to play around a little bit with the tone of the show, and giving us an episode like this in the middle of all the serious stuff that is going on, and that it can really make you laugh and cringe as well. Like, it's, yeah, 9 episodes in, I love it. It's got everything. Can't wait to continue, and I think that'll then do it for this reaction and review of Battlestar Galactica Season 1, Episode 9. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll be back in a week's time or so. Yes. Man, my head is just... So say we all. Bye.